When I say don't talk shit, it's more of a don't be that dude kind of shit.
Yeah, don't take it seriously.
So
yeah,
don't
be
John Romero level, but
yeah, exactly.
Well, I had to get quick on you for a moment there. This is not Quake as I remember it. I will say that much.
It is. I am getting fucking owned, and I've only been in this server for 5 seconds, minutes, maybe. I think
that's
maybe.
for you.
Maybe posting the invite link on Twitter was a mistake.
Don't worry, randos from the internet who never stop playing Quake will jump on and be like, "Oh shit!"
How are they still alive? How have they not fused to their chairs at this point?
I was going to say they uploaded their consciousness to the collective internet.
That is exactly what I was wondering. Oh God! Well, hi everyone. Hi, I'm the Space Quest Historian. God, I don't even have my fucking face cam on yet. Camera.
It's good to hear your voice again, sir.
Thank you. It's likewise. Welcome to death. The lightning gun, the shaft is really easy to get in that one, and I was just owning ass at that point. They had asses, but they belonged to me. I just nailed someone in the ass. I'm sorry, there's going to be a lot of ass jokes in this stream. The trick to playing Quake, has anyone noticed, is actually to take a very deep breath and then try to keep cool, and also apply one of those facial apparatuses that you see Malcolm McDowell have in A Clockwork Orange, so that you don't blink, and then you're good to go.
Don't blink.
Yes. But who am I going to have moisten my eyeballs?
I don't know, but I just love the phrase moisten my eyeballs. I want to start a doom metal band that's called Moisten My Eyeballs. I cannot bunny hop up.
Or I get a CD burner.
How do you bunny hop upstairs? How do you not die?
Very carefully.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Side jump, I guess.
I was probably listening to a lot of Devo at that time.
Devo.
I want a fucking demonstration of how Quake works with Devo. Is your name Pantload?
Yeah, my name's Pantload. Thanks for being thanks for being a pantload or something. I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Ah! He took my armor. Sorry. Go
Eat
ahead.
my fucking buckshot, assholes! No trash talking, by the way. Sorry.
I'm just being angry at
trash.
myself, okay?
Yeah,
everybody else is really cool.
Eat my buckshot, I am an asshole.
It is me, the asshole.
Well, at least you're not a pantload.
I did not think this through. I did not think that anyone who played Quake would read my fucking Twitter account.
Are you kidding me? Like, this was the game in the 90s.
Yeah,
Even if you hated these games, you still played them because you liked people.
That is an
For me, it was
interesting
the other way
point.
around.
I know, I didn't like people. I've met thousands of people playing Quake, and about 12 of them weren't idiots.
Did you go, David? Did you go to LANs?
I never went to LANs, no.
That might have been
it wasn't
the
really
reason.
a thing because you had to haul your entire desktop computer around.
Yeah, it was fucking great. I loved it.
I had calluses on my fingers just lugging that fucking thing up and down stairs. Did I mention that whole every weekend thing with my friend? He lived on the fucking like 7th floor or something.
Yeah.
That's actually a very, very interesting point. Dave and Alex, you're talking about, because Alex went to a lot of LANs and says that everyone's just really nice. And Dave says, I played this online and everyone's a fucking dick.
Well, they were all Americans.
The greater internet podcast.
Sure.
Yeah, but Americans, when you're face to face, are like, hey, what's up, man?
Americans
we
are
can
okay.
be nice as long as we see a face. As long as there's not a face involved, then it's just like...
If it's
like,
the
fuck you,
muzzle
buddy.
of the gun, then they're less courteous. But yeah, the interesting thing is, if you went to LANs and you played Quake, or indeed any cooperative, any deathmatch kind of game, or cooperative for that matter, if you went to LANs, you were sitting right across from the person you were trying to kill and or assist in the... I literally just got a super shotgun rammed up between my cheeks and it went off.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I enjoyed that very much. The joy of that was that there really were no hard feelings. There was a lot of shouting, and there was a lot of swearing, and a lot of inappropriate language. Obviously, it was the
Jumping out of your
90s.
chair.
But no one got upset. No one got really. I mean, one or two
Nobody
people
stayed
got upset. Yeah, it
Nobody
was like,
stayed upset is what I think what you're trying to say.
yeah. Whereas online play, and Quake World in particular, once Quake World came about, all the casual players left, and the really hardcore robot nerds stayed behind. It was a
The
different
game
ballgame.
wasn't new anymore, and then there were different choices too.
I mean, what we're experiencing right now is kind of symptomatic of what Quake turned into, at least for me, which is, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm just holding down the fucking left mouse button and things happen to me.
Hey, sometimes that's all you can do.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not
Just
paying
shoot
attention to
everywhere and
everything
hope for the
either.
best.
But
Let's
it's
do Space Navy map.
No.
Oh, he's got a pentagram.
Don't worry, just he won't be able to get you. Just run away.
I love the sound of a well-educated man shouting, "Oh no, he's got a grenade."
I say, he has a grenade.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh. Oh no is now
It looks
is
like
the
our
combination of
end
oh no
goal,
and oh lord.
Oh my, the chimp has a grenade.
Oh shit! There goes the planet. Sorry, we don't mean to make fun. It's awfully endearing, is what I'm saying. We
Oh, hell no.
does anyone have a really like regional American accent they can do the same thing in just for
What? Oh no, he has a grenade.
Yes, let's just get every
Oh,
accent
hell
on the
no.
table.
It'll be more.
He has a grenade.
A regional American accent. Oh, you want like some Southern accent or something, right? Yeah.
That's kind of what I was fishing for.
Well, dang it!
No,
You
sorry,
got
that's not
yourself a grenade.
Gosh darn it! He is a grenade. That's the
Yeah,
sound of a
wanted to add a grenade, mule.
Scandinavian
Quick,
person
there, man.
impersonating a southern person. That is not good. That's gonna start a civil war.
Well, I'll tell you what. I kill people with propane and propane accessories.
Propane grenades, man.
That boy ain't right.
Guys, I'm dang old propane grenades, man. Dang old boom.
Damn it, Bobby.
Alright, I got
I
stuck in the
can't
air.
understand a damn word you're saying. Must be all that damn video game lingo.
Are there any games that are not violent that are massively popular?
Madden?
Yeah, like Hearthstone and
NBA
stuff.
2K
Well,
and
Madden, but there's
Did you say
tackling. Football
horse
is an
semen
inherently
stuff?
violent sport.
Wait,
I
hang
don't
on,
think
Alex.
those are big
Wait,
deals.
Alex,
An
what
esport
is
based
what
off of
is the
sport is-
esport game that involves horse semen? I am very interested in this.
Wait, what?
Hold on, I don't think I heard that right.
From a galaxy far, far away! Escape just off the Beltway at exit 7!
No, I'm pretty sure Alexander said something about horse semen, and I'm very curious how that
I
plays
did not
into a
say horse
competitive
semen,
semen.
but you know what? The mind gear is what it wants.
And this is why you don't work at supermarket.
Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian. Would you like some horse semen?
Oh man, we're crossing the streams here now. Jeez.
And this is why you always leave a note.
Point for the Arrested Development reference.
There is kind of like the popular game in LANs and stuff. It was Quake, and then like there might have been a racing game and an RTS game, but like for shooters, it was Quake.
Yeah.
And then when Quake 2 came out, it was Quake. And then once Unreal Tournament came out, people started realizing, okay, we all don't have to play the same FPS. And so communities got split apart. Do you see that as a good thing or a bad thing?
In terms of...
I mean, I see it as both. For me, it's good in terms of like, okay, there's a diversity of shooters and stuff out there. But for me, it was a bad thing in terms of community before we were all online and could organize easily. You know, back in those days, it was hard to organize around a game or to be like, let's all play a mod or let's do something that's kind of niche or something, you know?
Interesting.
Like
Interesting, because when I went to LANs, when we played Quake, when we even entered into Quake tournaments just for the shits and giggles of it, it was never about let's go someplace where they play Quake. It was let's go someplace where they have computers and there are other nerds and they smell weird. It had absolutely nothing to do with the games they were playing. In fact, there was like a healthy divide between people who are playing Quake and people who are playing what was that shit, that voxel game,
Soldier of Fortune?
Nah, the precursor to those Rainbow Six kind of games. Desert.
Rainbow Six?
No, not Rainbow. Oh fuck.
I know what you're talking about. I think it was one of the Soldier of Fortune games.
Rainbow 5.
No. Oh, anyways, anyway, and then of course you got your StarCraft and you got your Total Annihilations and all that. And I would just set those out. I mean, people would go, okay. We've been playing
I'll
Quake
say
for
this,
3
with the lands
hours.
I went to, it was 80% Quake and then 20% other.
Now see, that's weird because it was pretty evenly split, all the lands that I went to. And I went to mostly private lands, actually. Like, someone would invite 8 or 10 friends around their house.
I see. Like, when I went to the big, like, go into, like, a big warehouse, play Quake, it was, like, 80-20.
Okay, I really want to know this from...
But it could be an American thing, too.
Yeah, I think
that these games are really popular in the US.
I really want to know that from around the world because, okay, in Denmark, and I realize this is just a subjective thing, I never went to the, like, big lands. It was mainly just house parties, house party lands. You'd have like 10 or 20 people, and you'd all sit around and you'd deathmatch, and then people would splinter off. Let's play some StarCraft. Let's just sit around. Let's eat some toast, and you know, because no one was drinking at the time because we were like
that sounds
16.
very sensibly European.
Who eats toast?
Like we're gonna eat some good
at a
food because
LAN
that's what we
party.
have, and I'm just like, fuck it, man. I'm hungry. It's 4 a.m, but we're gonna get some Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, fast food restaurants aren't open in the middle of the night in Denmark. But yes, please let me hear the American sort of culture around lands in the 90s,
Right.
mid-90s.
So I grew up in the Midwest during that time, and so like there was a big LAN in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, called LAN War, and that was like the big one in the Midwest, and it was held in like some gymnasium, and there was probably like 300 or 500 people that would come to it, and when it started getting big, it was around that Quake and UT time, and it was maybe like 40% Quake, 40% UT, and then like 10% other games. And then they had to have file sharing time periods so that you wouldn't lag the games. That would be like after like 11 p.m. So that's another thing we can talk about too, is files.
Okay, sidetrack just for a brief second. The first LANs that I went to weren't even, you know, your standard AR-45. Is that what they're called? Those little phone...
RJ-45.
Yeah, those little phone thingamajigs, the little clicky...
RJ-45.
RJ-45 is Ethernet, RJ-11.
I thought they were AR-45. Fuck it. Anyway, those things.
AR, that's a weapon.
Most people...
AK-47.
Used to play Quake.
I went to LANs with an AR-45. I shot everyone. That's why I'm in jail right now. Look at.
I send my network traffic through bullets.
but okay. So
I went
here's
to LAN. I got made fun of.
Before anyone had like switches and hubs and all this shit, you know, everyone would plug their computers into the hub, and then you know, if someone left, then no big deal. You just unplug your shit and move on. No.
Yeah, local area networks were not very popular, especially in home computing. They were only in business computing.
The first LANs I went to was Token Ring. We had a
Token Ring.
Token rings were fun. That basically means you were just daisy chaining computers. And when someone's mom came to pick you up, you had to get on the floor, unplug your computer, and everyone else had to get on the floor and unplug their fucking computers as well, because
terminate, yeah.
Thanks,
So it uses RG5 cable, which is single strand cable, what you used to plug in for the antenna on your television or the old cable box. Maybe 10 years ago.
yeah, again, cable box is a very American thing. I don't know why I said again, because it's like I've been reminding you all stream. By the way, cable boxes.
By the way, Americans.
By the way, Americans.
John Romero's about to make you his sandwich.
Yes.
John Romero's about to make you his therapist. Which is
John Romero's about to make you his cattle bunny.
John Romero's about to get into bed with you and cuddle the shit out of you. Sorry, I promise not to do the southern thing again. I have no
There's
ammo.
an axe in my face.
I was there. I was, unlike everybody else, I was actually running around the floor getting a bunch of goodies and t-shirts and prizes. And a friend of mine who also worked there, he gave me a video camera and told me to go take pictures and get interviews and get all this kinds of stuff. And I wandered over into the Midway area. They had like this big old room for Midway. And I ran into John Romero, and I just wanted to talk to him. And I said, "Hey, I'm with the QA group with so. What do you have? What advice you give for game designers, for people who really want to make games and further on their career?" And the guy was absolutely he was really enthusiastic, and he
That's awesome.
really gave it everything, and just said you gotta focus on the passion of the thing and what you want to make and working with others, and it's a wonderful experience. And I mean, it's a lot different from the stories I heard about John Romero being kind of full of himself. He was just a very nice guy right there, just willing to talk with me and talk to this video camera.
That is awesome. I had the pleasure of interviewing John Romero with my friends Gareth and Frederick on the Backseat Designers podcast, where he famously said, "Doom was an adventure game. Why weren't you people paying attention?" It was fantastic. And John Romero may have had an ego problem earlier in the days, like before Ion Storm, but I think Ion Storm humbled him a lot. And he has just come out of the other end just being an absolutely like a courteous, lovely, just fantastic all-around guy, really.
Well, you also have to remember too that id Software started in your 20s, or in their 20s, like a bunch of guys. So like, imagine what you were like in your 20s. Like,
I was
were
a
you a big
shit
piece
heel.
of shit in your 20s?
Full-on shit heel.
And not to mention all the games that got published back in the day by just many software man.
Yeah, because he was good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? You have the skills like John Romero, and I know, Carmack wrote the engine, sure, but Romero had the imagination, and he was a master at building maps, like a true master. Like the sort, like you look at like Renaissance paintings of map making. It's fucking John Romero and his majestic hair. It's
John Romero da Vinci.
Yeah, John Romero the fucking Vinci. So of course.
Has anybody made Photoshop pictures of John Romero on romance novel covers?
I am.
I'm pretty sure someone's tried it.
Someone has to have. It's very obvious now that you say it.
A kiss of doom.
Eat your fucking heart out, Fabio. Whatever the hell your name
Fabio was on several video game covers.
He was?
Yes, he was. The sequel of Wizards and Warriors for the NES, Iron Blood.
No fucking way.
I kid you
I gotta
not.
look this up. Iron Blood, you said?
Iron
I'm going
Blood.
anyway. No one's
And
cracking.
that cover actually made it onto a cover of Electronic Gaming Monthly.
Well, join me next time for SQH Plays. Did anyone seriously expect something awesome to happen on this stream? I
expect to be blackmailed by this video.
Here's the thing. I've been streaming for quite some time. I've learned that viewer counts are just, they're just there.
It's just a number, man.
It's not really,
exactly. It's like when you play
As
Quake.
long as you have somebody.
It's not representative. Where am I? Dude,
Where
no,
are all of us?
sorry. I had a whole joke planned. But I now find myself on top of the fucking map. Like I'm
Just ask
literally.
my rocket where you are.
Someone just rocket jumped me. I am camping. Fuck that.
Yeah, you need to camp in the rocket room, dude.
I did not. Oh! God! Did I fuck up and a half?
Oh, I like the echo on that one. That one
Yeah.
was a loud one.
I'm sorry. Oh, shit. No.